Russia is absurdly massive. It's the largest country on Earth, covering over 17 million square kilometers. To put that into perspective, Russia is actually larger than the dwarf planet Pluto. Yeah, one country has more land than an entire world floating through space. And the insanity doesn't stop there. Because Russia is so unbelievably wide, it spans 11 different time zones. That means, while people in Western Russia are waking up for breakfast, people on the eastern coast are already sitting down for dinner. Which brings us to fact number 2. Around 77% of Russia's land belongs to Siberia, yet less than 20% of the population actually lives there. Most people stay crowded near Europe, leaving a frozen wilderness larger than the United States and Canada combined, nearly empty. And honestly, the reason is simple. Siberia's weather doesn't just feel cold, it feels hostile. Temperatures regularly drop below -40 degrees Celsius. But hidden inside that frozen wilderness is fact number 3. Lake Baikal, the deepest and oldest lake on Earth. And this place is basically a freshwater superpower. It holds around 20% of the world's fresh surface water. That's more water than all 5 Great Lakes combined. If Earth suddenly ran out of fresh water, Lake Baikal alone could keep humanity hydrated for 40 years, which honestly sounds fake, but it's completely real. But Siberia's water also creates a huge problem, which leads us to fact number 4. Russia's largest rivers flow north into the frozen Arctic Ocean, but during spring, the southern ice melts first, while the northern river mouths stay frozen solid. So all that water suddenly has nowhere to go. The rivers overflow, flood massive regions, and create gigantic swamps across Siberia. Basically, Russia has so much water that geography turns it into a giant mud trap. While eastern Russia is protected by ice and distance, the west has the exact opposite problem, which brings us to fact number 5. Russia's western border sits on the European plain, a massive flat region with almost no natural defenses. No mountains, no deserts. Nothing stopping invading armies from pushing toward Moscow. Historically, this has been a military nightmare for Russia, and it's one reason invasions led by Napoleon and Hitler were able to push deep into Russian territory. Now for fact number 6, we travel all the way to Russia's eastern edge, right next to the United States. On most maps, the two countries look worlds apart, but in reality, they're shockingly close. Russia's Big Diomede Island sits just 3.8 kilometers away from America's Little Diomede Island. That's less than 2.5 miles. And somehow, it gets even stranger. The international date line runs directly between the islands, meaning, looking across the water is basically looking into tomorrow. It's a literal time machine. And finally, we arrive at the most insane fact in this video. During peak winter, the ocean between Russia and Alaska can freeze into solid ice, meaning you can technically walk from Russia to the United States. No plane, no boat, just ice. Of course, attempting this would be extremely dangerous, heavily guarded, and completely illegal. So, unless accidentally starting an international incident sounds fun, probably don't try it. From being bigger than Pluto to sharing a frozen border with tomorrow itself, Russia's geography is genuinely unbelievable. Which fact surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more insane geography facts from around the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.